Welcome back to Formula One Today. Today, we have some exciting yet surprising news about Fernando Alonso as he gears up for the highly anticipated Mexican Grand Prix. This weekend marks a significant milestone for the two-time world champion as he prepares to compete in his 400th race. However, there are some unexpected developments regarding his participation that fans need to know. Let's dive into the details and see what's been happening in Alonso's camp. As the teams arrived in Mexico City, anticipation was high for the weekend's events. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement as fans looked forward to seeing Alonso take the grid for his monumental 400th race. However, just as the energy peaked, an unsettling announcement emerged from the Aston Martin camp. Reports surfaced that Alonso might not participate in the first practice session due to health issues. Aston Martin officially communicated that Alonso was experiencing some form of indisposition, leaving many fans anxious and questioning his ability to compete. Speculation began to swirl on social media and among pundits about the nature of his health concerns. Was this a serious issue that could jeopardize his participation in the race weekend? The uncertainty created a wave of concern, particularly among Alonso's supporters who were eager to see him make history. As we waited for further updates, Felipe Drugovich was confirmed to take Alonso's seat for the first practice session. This move was not entirely unexpected, as it adhered to the regulations requiring teams to field a rookie driver during at least 2 practice sessions throughout the season. Despite the planned substitution, fans remained hopeful for good news regarding Alonso's condition. As the day progressed, fans and pundits alike began to analyze the implications of Alonso's absence from the first practice session. The initial reports had left many in the dark about the seriousness of his health issues. Social media was buzzing with speculation. Was Alonso merely dealing with a minor illness, or was there something more serious at play? Aston Martin, while confirming Drugovich's participation, was careful with their words regarding Alonso's condition. The team reassured fans that Alonso's absence was pre-planned due to health concerns, but did not elaborate on the specifics of those concerns. It became clear that this situation was not just a simple case of illness. It was a calculated decision that raised questions about his readiness for the rest of the weekend. With the first practice session underway, all eyes were on Drugovich, who faced the pressure of filling in for one of Formula One's most experienced drivers. While Alonso had been a constant in the sport for over 2 decades, Drugovich was relatively new to this level of competition. His performance in practice would be crucial not only for himself, but also for the team as they sought to gather valuable data ahead of the qualifying rounds. Fans were eager for updates, and the Aston Martin camp was working tirelessly to monitor Alonso's condition, hoping for positive news as the clock ticked down to the next practice session. Would Alonso be able to return for the second practice session, or would the uncertainty linger over the team as they prepared for the important qualifying rounds ahead? As the first practice session concluded, the Aston Martin team provided a much-anticipated update on Fernando Alonso's condition. Just hours after the initial concern, it was confirmed that Alonso would indeed be able to participate in the second practice session. Fans breathed a collective sigh of relief, grateful to hear that their beloved driver was feeling better and ready to get back behind the wheel. This announcement brought renewed energy to the Aston Martin camp as they prepared for FP2. Alonso's participation meant that the team could regain some much-needed momentum heading into the qualifying rounds. While Drugovich had done well in the first session, the experience and expertise of Alonso were invaluable, especially at a track like the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez, which demands precision and skill. With Alonso back in the mix, expectations soared. The veteran driver expressed optimism about his performance and the car's setup, hinting at his eagerness to compete. Fans were excited to see how Alonso would adapt after missing the first session, and whether he could still set competitive times as he chased yet another remarkable achievement in his storied career. Additionally, the vibrant atmosphere of the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez plays a crucial role in the race weekend. With passionate fans and a rich history, this venue often serves as a backdrop for dramatic moments and unexpected outcomes. Each corner of the track has its own stories, and the excitement of the crowd adds to the pressure on the drivers, especially someone with as much experience as Alonso. As the qualifying rounds approached, the focus shifted to how Alonso's return would influence his strategy and that of the Aston Martin team. Would he be able to reclaim his usual competitive edge, or would the lack of practice affect his performance? All eyes were on Alonso as he prepared for his next challenge. With the excitement surrounding Alonso's return, the atmosphere in the Aston Martin garage shifted to one of determination and anticipation. The second practice session was crucial, not just for Alonso to regain his rhythm, but also for the team to gather essential data for the upcoming qualifying rounds. The stakes were high, as a good qualifying performance would set the tone for the race weekend. As the drivers took to the track, fans were eager to see how Alonso would fare. With the unpredictability of the session and the unique challenges posed by the Mexico City circuit, all eyes were on him. Expectations were high, especially given Alonso's extensive experience and skill at adapting to new situations quickly. In the build-up to the qualifying rounds, Alonso emphasized the importance of teamwork and communication with his engineers. The adjustments made during FP2 would play a significant role in optimizing the car setup for the time trials. Meanwhile, the competition was fierce, with several teams vying for the top spots, but Alonso's confidence and strategic mindset would be key in navigating the pressure. As we look ahead to the race, it's crucial to note that Aston Martin has struggled to keep pace with the frontrunners this season. Despite Alonso's talent and experience, the team's performance has been underwhelming, with limited expectations for a strong finish at this event. Their car has faced numerous challenges, from aerodynamic inefficiencies to difficulties in tire management, which have hindered their competitiveness. This leaves fans wondering how Alonso will navigate the intricacies of the Mexican Grand Prix, especially when facing off against more dominant teams like Red Bull and Mercedes. As the sun began to set over the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, the excitement was palpable. Fans and team members alike were united in their hope for a strong performance. Alonso's potential return to the front of the grid was not just about securing a better starting position. It was about proving once again that age is just a number in the relentless pursuit of excellence in Formula One. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Fernando Alonso's thrilling race weekend in Mexico. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe to Formula One Today for all the latest updates and exciting news from the world of Formula One.